Hi, y'all. So I'm sitting here with my buddy. This is Kaiser. Where'd you go, bud? Where'd you go? Say, what you doing, darling? He's my sweetheart. And we have escaped back to my very cluttered office. It's got a lot of work to yet be done in here. I've got my little corner cabinet finished, and it is absolutely full. And I'm sitting here looking at this year's calendar. Yeah, it has writing on it, but all that writing is going to go away, and I'm going to replace it with permanent marker. Yeah, I want to be bold. Replace it with permanent marker, notating all of the days, everything that we're starting, when it needs to be started, when it needs to be planted, all of the dates that something needs to happen to make it this coming year and future years wonderful. It's just going to be, a repeating calendar. So that's the reason I'm going to do it. What's up, bud? What's up? He looks like that all the time. I don't know. I don't understand why he just always looks at me like I have just, licked the red off of his sucker. He's goofy. But I love that little dude to the moon and back. And that's the reason he's back here with me. He doesn't get a lot of attention. We have a couple that are just attention hogs. And Kaiser used to get up on my lap. He used to snuggle with me when I was sitting in my recliner. But he doesn't anymore. And I think it's because a couple of years ago, when he was jumping down one day, he yelped really big and he limped just a little bit after that for, a few days. And so he twisted something. He hurt himself, and now he just won't even get up there. So I need a beanbag so I can sit in the floor in there but that wouldn't work because I would be piled on by all 1,000 other doggies. So I've decided that when I'm back here in my little office or when I'm downstairs in the basement, I'm going to take him with me and just let him have some Kaiser time just by himself. So nobody else is just pushing him out of the way. And Mimi, she's such a booger that she doesn't bite or growl or snarl or anything like that. He knows he's on camera. This is so funny, y'all. Why are you acting shy? You are not shy. You are silly. That's funny. That's funny. But she will poke the dogs. If she's mad at them, she will take her nose and poke them. And if she pokes them pretty hard, but it's comical, except I do know that, she is angry when she does that. And sometimes she hurts them because she pokes them hard. So anyway, Kaiser needs just a little attention all to himself. So I'm sitting back here right now drinking my orange cinnamon tea with a little bit of coffee creamer and a tad of sugar, and it's pretty yummy because I'm postponing going back downstairs to the basement because I know what's waiting on me down there. 3 bins of mushroom. I got all the new bags of mushroom compost sifted yesterday. But there's some bags from last year I've got to get sifted, and then a whole big block of back toe. If you're familiar with back toe, it's like a potting soil, but it's compressed into just a really heavy, like a 40-pound block, and you have to just kind of pull it, chip it away, and then it has to be sifted. So all that has to be sifted because you can't make the little soil blocks with anything except finely sifted soil because they won't hold together. So I will show you all that as I get started with it today. But I just wanted to bring you back here for just a moment while I was drinking my tea and hanging out with my pup. What's up with you, bud? Say, are you just totally goofy? Yeah, this is typical Kaiser. He will be 11 years old on March 29th. That was my mother's birthday. So he shared a birthday with a very, very special lady. But he's a sweet boy, even if he is a powder. And that's typical of this breed. Noble, our other boy that looks like him, they are English Shepherds, old English Shepherds, and they are the poutiest dogs on the planet, but they're also highly intelligent. But anyway, I love my pups. Gotta just figure out how to give this one the attention he needs because he just doesn't get enough. All right, y'all. I'm going to stop putting it off and head downstairs and get this done. And I'll make a video really soon with the soil blocks, and I'll show you all the seeds as they're going in. But I won't be able to put the photograph up. You know how I love the videos that I watch, the YouTube channels where they put up the photograph of the flowers they're planting, and you know what they'll look like after they bloom and all that sort of thing. That's so much fun. That's something I don't have the capability of doing. I don't think I can do it on my phone. And if I could do it on my phone, I don't know how. So I'll just have to tell you the name, and y'all can go to Johnny's and just look it up. But the Lysianthus are so beautiful, and I'm hoping that we can have, you know, maybe a half a dozen florists in the area that are as excited about them as we are, and that we can just move them very, very quickly this summer and fall as they start blooming for us, and that they'll be a very profitable part of our farm this year. Okay, next time you see this big calendar, it should be filled out with permanent marker. Yes, no mistakes allowed. Okay, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye-bye.